Anonymous Watch Guy here with a full review video. Quick wrist check. It's Tudor Tuesday when I'm filming this. We're on the gorgeous silver dial Black Bay 41. Today I have a full review of a watch that I unboxed on the channel a few weeks ago from Junghans. This is the Junghans 1972 Chronoscope limited edition quartz version. This was a limited edition for the World Nordic Ski Championships that were held back in February. And this was limited to only 150 pieces. And I picked this one up because I absolutely love that gorgeous yellow dial. Really like the colors on this one. That yellow and black contrast. Definitely why I picked this one up. This is a little bit larger watch. It is 43.3 millimeters, and that measurement is diagonal across. If you measure it from one side to the other side where the crown is, it's almost 46 millimeters. It is right at 46 millimeters lug tip to lug tip, so that your lug to lug is not too bad on this one. It does have a funky 23 millimeter lug opening. I measured it at 11.5 millimeters thick. It is a quartz watch, so you've got a reasonable thickness there. Quartz watches tend to tend to be thinner. You do have a push-pull crown at the 3 o'clock position there with your Junghans logo. It does give you 100 meters water resistance, even though it is push-pull. You do have a sapphire crystal with double-sided anti-reflective treatment on this one. Really good AR on this crystal. Gives you a great shot of that gorgeous yellow dial. This is running a Swiss Ronda quartz movement. It does appear to be some sort of mecha quartz because you do get a nice sweep there on your chronograph hand, on your running seconds hand down there at the bottom. You can see the 1 hertz tick. But just a really cool color. So I like this yellow strap that it comes with as well. It does come with an additional strap. But really like the colors of this watch, and I think it's a very tool watch aesthetic on this watch as well. Obviously, it is Junghans being the official timing partner of the World Nordic Ski Championship. This is a tool watch meant for timing. So you do have that tool watch vibe on this one. You do have applied indices at each one of your hour marks, except for the 3 and the 9. And you do have a loom plot out there on the outside of those indices. You've got a printed on minute track around the outside. You've got your Junghans logo printed on up there just beneath the 12 o'clock position. At your 9 o'clock subdial is a 60-minute counter. And then you get a 24-hour indicator there at your 3 o'clock subdial. Your running seconds is down there at the 6. And then you've got your sweeping chronograph hand there. And then at the bottom, you've got your Made in Germany printed on down there at the 6 o'clock position. And you've got a date window in black there at the 4:30 position. You can see it is stepped down. Really nice job on that framing of the date window on this one by Junghans. I do like the yellow for your subdial hands as well against the black subdials. Really good use of colors on this watch. Really like the layout of the dial. I like also that the subdials are that kind of a unique shape as well, not just a straight up circle. Definitely like the way Junghans did this one. You also do have got a little bit of smudgy on the crystal there. Let's get that off because that's going to drive everybody crazy. It looks like there's a smudgy on there. All right. But yeah, you do have, there we go. That's better. You do have a kind of a brushed finished handset that does feature some loom, and your seconds hand is also a brushed finish. You've got some nice brushing on your case as well. Pretty much an all brushed finish on this one. Really nice brush work on this one. Your chronograph pushers over here. You do have crown guards on this crown. Really easy to grip with this knurling on the crown. You've got the same knurling on your bezel. Get an aluminum bezel insert. Really like the look of the aluminum bezel insert on this one. 120 click unidirectional bezel. Solid bezel action, zero play. Really good sounding and feeling bezel. It does line up, of course. You've got your first 15 minutes marked there on the aluminum bezel as well in a different shade. Really nice looking watch, and again, a very, very tool style watch. And again, does curve down, wears very comfortably on wrist. Love the colors on these straps. You've got the bright yellow one here that goes with the yellow dial. You've got one fixed, one floating keeper. You've got a pin buckle, stainless steel sign with your Junghans logo. On the back, you do get quick release spring bars on this one. Get some Junghans branding on the back of the strap as well. It is genuine leather. Got a screwed in case back with the logo for the Nordic Ski Championships on there, as well as some specs going around the side there, 100 meters, sapphire crystal. And again, this is a numbered limited edition, only 150 pieces made of this watch, and I've got number 49. Now, I did see a couple of these still available out there on the internet. I will leave a link in the description of the video to the one that I found that was still available for sale. So if you're interested in picking this watch up, I would act really quickly. But definitely a nice looking summer watch. So the bright yellow would look great on this yellow strap. Definitely makes me think summer watch. Definitely just love the overall. It is a tool watch. It's a serious looking tool watch. It's got a very tool watch vibe with the brushing, the knurling. But then again, you've got the bright colors that gives it a fun feel as well. So definitely like what Junghans is doing here. I definitely am a fan of the Junghans brand. So let's take a look at the lume on the watch as well and the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. Here's the lume on the watch. You can see that it does have lume. You've got lume at each one of your hour indices. You've also got lume on your handset there. Not a dive watch. Doesn't need to have great lume, but there is some lume there. You can see it at night. And for what it is, the lume is pretty good. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. You can see at 43.3 millimeters. It does give you some really nice wrist presence, but you are well under 50 millimeters lug tip to lug tip, so you're down the barrel shot there. You can see plenty of space on my wrist. I definitely really like these leather straps that come with the watch. I definitely prefer the yellow. I think it goes really good with the yellow, but if it's too much yellow for you, it also comes with a black strap, and I'll show you what it looks like on the black strap. Here's the watch on the black strap. Got some yellow accents on that black strap as well. Again, looks killer on this strap too. I think I prefer the yellow, but I can understand how that might be too much yellow for some people. But I definitely really like the colors on this watch. I think it is really cool. The Junghans 1972 Chronoscope limited edition, limited to only 150 pieces. If you like the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.